as you have probably seen, Real Madrid currently is under the dictatorship of Kylian Mbappe. And after the 2-1 loss against Bayern Munich, Kiki has given me 5 orders to give out to these players and to Arbeloa. So these are 5 things that need to change in order for us to win that second leg and move on to the UCL semi-finals. To just give a quick recap of the first game, Bayern was still the much better team, but they only won 2-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu. Of course, still a disappointing result, and Kiki is not happy with some players. First off, there is one guy that he said he needs to start at the Allianz Arena because we were not having the ball too much against Bayern and we were missing some chances, and that guy might help with that. First order is start Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, when he came on against Bayern Munich for the about last 30 minutes, completely changed the game. And Isco, yeah, this is my own thoughts. Kiki just, hey, he gave me the order, but this is my thoughts, yeah? Chill out, man. I thought before the game even kicked off, why is Jude Bellingham not starting? I did my own preview on this channel and I glazed Jude Bellingham because he knows Bayern Munich. Jude Bellingham literally played in the Bundesliga for like 3 years. He was the pivotal part of Dortmund even coming close to competing with this Bayern team. They lost the Bundesliga on the last day when Jude Bellingham was there. Of course, they have fallen off since. And, you know, even though they made a UCL final, they have never been the same. Let's be honest, guys. But in Bundesliga, Jude Bellingham played Bayern a million times. He literally played them there, DFB Pokal, Cups, friendlies, and this and that. But they didn't want to start him, especially Arbeloa, because he wanted to start Thiago Pitach and Arda Güler, which doesn't work in some of these games. If it worked one time against Manchester City, it doesn't mean that it's gonna work against Bayern Munich. You know why? Because Bayern Munich is a better team than City. City just isn't that good. Let's be honest, guys. We overrated City. Everybody overrated City and underrated Real Madrid. Arda Güler did great against Bayern Munich, but Thiago Pitach, it was just pass the ball back. Pass the ball back. I'm scared. I can't take a touch. I can't beat a player. He still ran. Yeah, for sure he was trying. But giving him 60 minutes after that performance is absolutely diabolical to me. Jude Bellingham should have been there since the first minute. And Mbappe has seen that. He's seen the vision. Because in those 30 minutes, Jude Bellingham did absolutely everything he could have to at least give us that one goal. Because if you didn't know, he was the guy that, you know, drawn out the defense, did perfectly well, and then passed the ball to Trent Alexander-Arnold for that assist to the dictator Kylian Mbappe. And that's why this game is even considered to be possible to come back, that second leg. Because Kylian Mbappe was there to score, but who made that chance even happen? Great run by Trent, great run by Kylian Mbappe, great pass by Trent, of course, as well, great assist. But Jude Bellingham is the guy that made something happen. Start him at the Allianz. He knows that stadium. Literally 0 nerves for this brother. He has played there more than anybody in this team. So why not start him? He knows most of the players and he can execute the game plan that Kylian Mbappe has come out with the lineup, which we will of course see a little bit later. But there is a second player. If he comes back, Kylian Mbappe has ordered him to start. Now you're probably wondering, who's gonna come back? It's not gonna be Courtois. Rodrigo, of course, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be the myth, the legend, the Nivea model, Ferland Mendy. Now, let's be 100% transparent. Is this guy gonna come back? Is he gonna last more than 45 minutes? Maybe not. But if he's available for that time period, Alvaro Carreras cannot start against Bayern Munich again. Olise, free him. He put him into locks, brother. He locked him. He looked him in the prison. Olise cooked his ass. Carreras is still having nightmares right now. It's 2 days, bro. Come on, wake up. Wake up, bro. Alvaro Carreras was doing a crazy turnaround. How were you so consistent for the whole season? Even some stinkers here and there. Great games. But Olise taught you what it is to be on a football pitch in the Champions League against an elite winger. That's an elite 1v1 winger. That's an OG winger. He takes on players. He locks eyes with his fullback. He takes on his fullback. Run, run, run. But you know what you know what's the worst thing about Michael Olise when he plays against you? His IQ. Michael Olise is a mismatch for Alvaro Carreras. And everybody was telling me, oh, but Carreras is good defensively 1v1 when these players are good on the ball. Maybe against people like, I don't know, Oyarzabal, bro, Zaragoza, Simeone, and these brothers from La Liga. Because when it comes down to a player that is playing with this much confidence, you know, and he has not played against Carreras before, Carreras basically, you know, has only the samples of watching tape on him, he's having problems. Big problems. And let's be honest, guys, Michael Olise, he made that second goal. If Carreras did his job on that second goal, Real Madrid might be in a better position. And that's why Ferland Mendy has to start. Even though Ferland Mendy doesn't offer too much attacking threat, he doesn't offer control on the ball, he doesn't offer, you know, these line-breaking passes on or inverting into the midfield or making these overlap crazy runs. But you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna fucking defend, he's gonna destroy, and when it comes down to having a fullback in the 90th minute that can do something, I'm having Ferland Mendy. You know why? Because he's been there, done that. Ferland Mendy has been ordered to start by Kylian Mbappe. Don't disrespect my dictator, brother. Okay? One more reason as well for Ferland Mendy to start. He is more comfortable on the ball than Carreras in these games. Carreras 1,000,000% better on the ball technically and, you know, ability-wise. But Ferland Mendy, these games, I have not seen him make mistakes in big games. I have not seen him make a big mistake after it's a UCL semi-quarterfinal. I have not. Maybe he's gonna have a stinker, one or two, but he's gonna defend every single thing that is coming to him, bro. We need that defensive cover. And of course, Tchouaméni is now suspended. You know, Jude Bellingham was ordered to start as well. Left side, right side. How is it gonna look like? Let's now get into Mbappe's predicted 11. You know what? It's not even predicted. It's the projected. It's the 11 that will have to start or we are all cooked, bro. Kiki, leave us alone. I'm going to present the 11 right now. Okay, Kiki is doing too much now. Kylian, come on, bro. Nah, I'm going to have to call up Mbappe. What is this, bro? What is this? I'm going to have to do a Griezmann. He will... Nah. Let me call up Mbappe. Let me reason with him. Chill out, bro. Okay. I got Kiki to calm down. Kylian Mbappe. Hey, this was crazy, bro. This was too much, man. This is the official 11 Kylian Mbappe has ordered. Under Real Madrid's... Sorry, Mbappe's reign. Sorry, Kiki. Sorry, bro. And it's gonna be Lunin in goal. Of course, Courtois is still injured. He's not gonna come back. Trent, Rudiger, Militao, Ferland Mendy. We have already talked about Ferland Mendy, which has been ordered to start. Rudiger, Trent, they did okay, in my opinion, in that first leg. They need to be better on the ball, in my opinion, and playing out of the back, because we just kicked the ball away. We kick the ball away. Why? We need to keep the ball. We're not going to have more possession than Bayern. Highly likely Bayern will have more possession. But we need to keep the ball when it's necessary. Especially in that first half. I genuinely think if Real Madrid was more comfortable on the ball and Thiago did not start, because, you know, the game was just too much for him. He couldn't keep the ball. And we were just kicking the ball away to Kiki and Vinicius Jr. It just wasn't working. Now we need to keep the ball, and I think Trent Rudiger can do that. Now, the defensive monster is back. The third order in effect. Militao has to start. Militao has to start instead of me, bro. Kylian Mbappe, you're not starting. He said it to me, bro. Huijsen is my cousin, and he is not a better player than Militao. Even if Militao has two knees that look like noodles, yeah, that may break at the 45th minute of the game, he's still gonna be better than Huijsen right now. Huijsen has a lot to learn. He just doesn't have enough experience, and Militao offers something more. Militao is better in aerial duels. He offers a goal threat from corners. He offers a better understanding of the game. And once again, he has been there, done that in big games. Militao has to start. And one more reason is that Militao is much better in the 1v1 duels, physical especially, with, for example, Kane and these guys. Militao as well has some of the best interception and blocks coming from shots. If you didn't know, Militao is really good at blocking and intercepting, especially in the penalty box. I have looked into these stats. Militao is underrated in that sense because people really, I think, look at Militao as a physical, pace and power center back, which, he's going to make that run if somebody gets behind him, but he's, of course, going to be strong when it comes to the physical battles. But, of course, he's great defensively. He's a great defensive center back. But the thing that Kylian and me, of course, are trying to say here, Militao has just been there. He's been there. He's won the Champions Leagues. He has to start this game, of course, if he's 100% fit. Now, for the midfield, Arda Güler, Valverde, Camavinga, and Jude Bellingham. Camavinga is going to be coming in as the fourth order from Kylian Mbappe. It's not really an order because it's necessary. Let's be honest, guys. If it's going to be, I don't know, Ceballos or any other guy, genuinely, Kiki and me are locking off the game, bro. Camavinga has to start because Tchouaméni, of course, got that yellow card and that's got him suspended. Was it a yellow card? I don't think so. He genuinely just tripped over Kimmich. But, the referee was on a crazy one that day. Camavinga has to start this game for me. Sorry, for Kylian. My bad, broski. Camavinga, I think he offers something so great in this game, and that is defensive cover on that left side. Of course, how is it going to, line up exactly with Bellingham, Arda, Valverde? But I just don't see Thiago Pitarch starting again. If Thiago Pitarch starts again, away from home, imagine that. You are at home and you're getting that cooked, but you want him to start away. People, please, get that through your head. Thiago Pitarch is not ready yet. He can come on for the last 15 minutes, run. If we are, coming off, I don't know, 1-1. It's 1-1 at the Allianz. Make Thiago run for his life in that game and make, some crazy tackles and give the ball away to the big boys. But Arda Güler is there to make chances. Fede Valverde and Camavinga are there to run their socks off and destroy that midfield. Camavinga is that defensive cover that Real Madrid needs without Aurelian Tchouaméni. Jude Bellingham is the game decider. The guy that's going to hold up the ball. The guy that has the biggest strength in holding up the ball when Real Madrid needs it. He can draw out defenders. He can hold up the ball in his own half or in the opponent's half. He can beat players one-on-one. And the most important part, he is a penalty crazy taker. He is a game winner. Last minute penalty, last minute winners, or in a penalty shootout, I need Jude Bellingham on that pitch for 120 minutes if it comes down to it. And Arda Güler with Jude Bellingham, let's be honest, guys, it has always been about, they can't play with each other. Okay, they can't do this. But the system was just wrong. In this system, where Jude Bellingham is going to be coming off the right or the left, and Arda is going to be drifting into the middle of the side, I think that can work perfectly. Because let's be honest, guys, if Camavinga comes out to the left, and Jude Bellingham starts as this, and, Arda is basically like a right-sided 10, and Valverde can do this with Trent kind of invert. Guys, there is a lot of possibilities that this lineup has in inverting, overlapping, and changing up positions. That is the biggest thing that Real Madrid needs to change in order to win at the Allianz Arena. We have to be unpredictable. We can't just turn up and hope for the best. Hope that heritage and big names are going to save us. Because Bayern is a great team. That may work, against, I don't know, Manchester City or Benfica. Because we have more quality than them on paper. And, we have more heritage than them. But Bayern, let's be honest, guys, they have heritage, less than us, of course. But they have a better team. They have a better manager right now, which has a clear structure that has been that is being built for the last 2 seasons. And with players like Olise, Kane, Luis Diaz, they can punish us in one counter-attack. That's why Kylian Mbappe has ordered this attack as well. The counters still have to be there. I don't think Brahim Diaz should start from the, from the beginning. Because Brahim Diaz, if Arda Güler or Jude Bellingham either get injured or tired, they don't have a great game, he can come on and change the game in tight spaces. If you have ever seen a team play at the Allianz, it's always tight. The pitch seems like it's closing down on you, and Brahim Diaz is perfect in order, you know, to not start. He's perfect to be on the bench and come on as a super sub. Of course, I don't think Gonzalo Garcia is getting into this lineup or anything like that. I don't think academy kids should be even in the discussion for the starting lineup. And Kylian Mbappe has ordered the starting 11. That was 4 orders in the starting 11. The last order is gonna be for Alvaro Arbeloa, and that's the most important one for this second leg. Arbeloa, this game is gonna be played at the Allianz Arena. I have said it multiple times. We are away from home. 2-1 down. Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. Maybe the biggest game in world football if it's not if it's not Barcelona and Real Madrid. This might be the most UCL heritage game of all time. But this Real Madrid team is having 0 chances put on their name right now. I am seeing 0 hope. No chance for Real Madrid. We are out. It's done. A bunch of cocks. Kylian Mbappe has ordered you to not be a scared bitch. Arbeloa, that's exactly what Dictator said to me, bro. If you are gonna be scared of this game, if you are gonna be laid back, if you're not willing to take risks in this game, if something is not working, answer it immediately. Immediately make the change. Immediately change up the tactic. Immediately change up the defensive shape. If we concede, the game is not over. If we score, the game is not over. I need these players to understand, yeah? This is coming from my mouth. You know this is a mad video, by the way, yeah? Dictator, Mbappe, this and that. But this is from fucking Isco to Arbeloa, Mbappe, yeah? Kiki, everybody, bravo. Please. This is the last competition of this season. Mbappe, you have everything writing on this. Imagine if you win this UCL and go to the World Cup and do a madness. Vinicius Junior, you have a World Cup with Brazil, which you have been constantly getting fried by not performing for your country. Maybe the biggest country in history of football. So Vinicius Junior, where are you gonna be in this game? Jude Bellingham, everybody is saying you're washed. You're a one-season wonder, which is delusion. And I know it. You know it. Every single player on this page has won more and has done more in football than these bums. You think Harry Kane has done more than Camavinga? No! Camavinga shits on Harry Kane's career already at 23. Olise, good player. No experience in these games. Make them suffer in the first 15 minutes. Make sure you score that first goal. And after that, it's just down to who wants it more. Do you really want this Champions League? Do you actually want to wear that Real Madrid badge? And Kiki has given you 5 orders that need to be met in order for us to win this game. So this was a 5-change video. Of course, my thoughts on the game. How can we win that second leg? And can the remontada happen? Of course it can. But only if everybody is 100%, everybody is on the same side, and we play as a team, as a Real Madrid team in a UCL quarterfinal. Now the prediction are gonna come out this weekend because Real Madrid, of course, play on Friday, which I'm gonna stream the watch along. Please, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, comment, and make sure to tune on that notification bell so you don't miss the watch alongs, you don't miss the final predictions for all the UCL games. Guys, love you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, and Mbappe, I've given the orders.